If you thought this midsummer heat here in Atlanta was already too much, the heat that this main event match for the WCW Heavyweight Championship match is about to cause, this is really about to heat up. Goldberg, Hulk Hogan, the biggest championship in World Championship Wrestling. That's what it's all about. The official Lil Nate, Charles Robinson. And you can hear it. All the Goldberg chants. Goldberg, the hometown king, the hometown hero, looking to leave his hometown as the new WCW champion. Currently the holder of the WCW United States Championship would like to add some extra gold and become a double champion. Right now, the side headlock brings Hogan down to one knee. Hogan starting to fight to break free of Goldberg's grip, but the power of Goldberg shoulder tackle takes down Hogan. It's so interesting because once upon a time, it was Hogan who was overcoming the odds, slamming eighth wonders of the world at biggest shows of the year. And now it's Goldberg putting a shock on Hogan's face with something as simple as a shoulder tackle. That front headlock from Hogan. Meanwhile, Goldberg took the opportunity to send Hogan back him into the corner, forcing this much needed separation. And we're back at square one. It's Goldberg. It's Hogan. These two going to lock hands. And now it's going to be a test of strength between two of the toughest pro wrestlers this industry has ever seen. And right now, Goldberg is absolutely out-muscling Hulk Hogan, who is down on his knees begging and just writhing, trying to fight, trying to push up to back onto one knee, and then had to switch knees. And Hogan wisely realizing, I'm not going to be able to do this, so I guess I'll just grab the ropes and force a rope break. Hollywood Hogan wisely getting the break. And there's one thing Hogan knows. He knows every trick of the trade. He knows when, things are looking bleak. Oh, and he rakes the eyes of Goldberg. Oh, and a shot, that weight belt to the back, and again another shot to the back of Goldberg. Goldberg now takes that weight belt from Hogan. And Goldberg doesn't have any interest in using that weight belt of Hogan's against him. It's not about that. It's about getting it out of play. Hogan looked shocked when Goldberg ripped that weight belt away. Meanwhile, it's Goldberg now is getting all tied up. Oh, but now it's Goldberg who counters. Has Hogan completely locked in this full Nelson. Oh, but a cheap low blow. And Charles Robinson didn't see any of it. And now raking the eyes of Goldberg is Hulk Hogan. Hogan nails Goldberg with a clothesline. Goes to the cover. Oh, I thought he was going for the cover. He went to choke Goldberg, playing it cheap. That's a full choke. That is not legal. You saw Charles starting his count. Hogan could have been disqualified. But then, can you imagine the disappointment here in Atlanta if Goldberg lost this match? If Goldberg won this match by disqualification and didn't leave as WCW heavyweight champion, this place would go absolutely ballistic. Meanwhile, Goldberg sending Hogan to the outside onto the floor. Desperation. Goldberg now back up to his feet, trying to shake off the cobwebs. It's about trying to regroup here for Goldberg. Goldberg's got his eyes set on Hogan. Hogan now gets his weight belt back. He's gonna put the belt back on. And now Hogan gets that weight belt back on. And Hogan has done some incredible things for this sport. And now it's Goldberg who looks to define his own path here in this industry of professional wrestling. And it would be a real game changer for his career by winning the WCW Heavyweight Championship. And now Hogan driving Goldberg. Did you hear the sound of that thud? That was the forehead of Goldberg. And now the chair. And another shot with a chair. If it was under any other circumstance, that would have been a disqualification right there. But knowing what's at stake for Goldberg, Hogan, scoop slam. And a leg drop. And it's crazy to think when Hogan first got to WCW, a fan favorite, but then he pulled out to be the third man in the NWO, joining Hall and Nash. And now we've got some company. Meanwhile, Goldberg just kicked out of those leg drops that have won Hogan titles time and time again. All kinds of craziness going on at ringside. Meanwhile, you might want to turn around. And a spear. And now it's time for the one final shot to close this one out here in Atlanta. From spear to jackhammer. Welcome to Newton's third law. We've got a new WCW heavyweight champion. Absolutely incredible. An undefeated man. 108. And holds the U.S. and World Heavyweight titles. Talk about making history here on Monday Nitro. Goldberg's done it in Midsummer Heat here in Atlanta. And he stands tall as the hometown hero.